Hey guys, welcome back to Dark Souls 1. Last episode, we ended up going through the final areas of Anor Londo, meeting Guinevere and taking on Ornstein and Smo, the dual boss fight that we had. As you can see, I'm not at the bonfire, as I usually do start an episode. I actually went back to the giant blacksmith, and we're going to talk to him. And I was mistaken. You don't need scimitar. You need a katana. And what is the Uchi katana? It's a katana. McD, you big dingus. So we're going to go ahead and modify our equipment, and we can make the Chaos Blade. We have the Soul of Quelaag, and it also requires 5,000 souls. So now we have ascended our Uchi katana to a Chaos Blade. And we're going to go ahead and see if we can reinforce that weapon a bit. I would like to. Should be able to. Yeah, there it is. And it's going to require Demon Titanite. So I can probably ascend it twice. Oh, no, 3 times. So we've got it to +3. We can get it to +5. It's going to require more Demon Titanite, which is a little bit harder to come across. But as you can see now, do I not have the requirements for this? I do not. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Whew. Let's see here. I would like, we got the Chaos Blade. Go over here, look. It requires 16th strength. Ain't a big deal. We can get 16th strength. Fairly certain of that. We just need to head back to a bonfire without losing our souls. And we don't have a weapon to really defend ourselves. But that's not a big thing here. We'll just go ahead, and I'm going to head back to the bonfire that was up ahead near Guinevere. I would like you, good sir, to just leave me alone. I'm gonna coax this giant out here. Woo! Hey, buddy. No thanks. We'll just run up here. Of course, those guys will respawn every time. Ain't no thing, though. It's pretty easy to walk past them, and this is the boss room that we were in for the Ornstein-Smo fight. What's going on here, Rox? What's going on? Game's kind of freaking out a little bit. We're going to take Smo's elevator. I did it. Hey, congratulations. You did it. I did it too, with the help of an awesome summon. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to miss my... I'm going to miss... By honoring that summon, I missed my exit. McD, you're an idiot. So let's go ahead and head up here. I forgot that... Unlike Dark Souls 2, which, you know, might be something that could be showing up on the channel eventually. Unlike Dark Souls 2, you can't break your taunt at all. You can interrupt your taunt on Dark Souls 2, not here. So let's go ahead, rest the bonfire. We just need 2 more strength. That's fine. And it doesn't require that many souls. 16 strength. And now we have a Chaos Blade. So, the one thing to know about Chaos Blade, it is going to sap away some of your life every time you do an attack. I think besides riposting and backstabs, you'll see it. I might be losing a little bit of damage every time I actually land an attack. But let's check out the stats real quick. So, 187 plus 55 on our slash. We have 100 critical right there. 300 still on the bleed. Still a decent weapon. Not a fantastic one, but I wanted to get a chaos weapon made. We do have that made. What do I want to do with these souls? I'm not so sure, actually. We did level up our strength a bit. There is a couple more things that we could do. I think what I would like to do today is, now that we have the ability to warp, through the Lord Vessel, of course, that we obtained in the last episode, I would like to take a visit to... I'm thinking the Undead Parish. Maybe Firelink Shrine? Can't remember the appropriate way to get there. Probably Undead Parish. We're going to go to the Undead Parish. I was mentioning in the previous episode that there are a couple rings that I like to use in this game. One of them we can obtain from an enemy near the parish. So the one thing I just don't want to do is lose all these souls. It won't take too long to get them back. I mean, a lot of bosses will drop a good chunk of souls, but for right now, that's a lot for us. We're only at like level 34, level 35. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to try to remember the correct way to get over to who I want to fight. We'll just take these guys out along the way. You can see we got the bleed in there. Hey, knock it off. Alright. And you can see that I haven't taken any damage yet, but I'm taking damage when I actually hit these enemies. So that's the drawback on the Chaos Blade. Not a fantastic weapon, but still, as long as you can pay attention to your health, you'll be fine. So I want to head over here and just get a little stabby with this gentleman. And hopefully he was going to drop something for me. He's not going to, however. Where do I want to go? I would like to head this way. Yep, this will make sense. Now, we already killed the boar. And the boar, of course, will not respawn in this area. But you've got all these hollows still. Kind of want to move around a bit here and just kind of avoid any arrows coming our way. Woo! See ya. And you know what? Let's take these guys out while we're at it. That was kind of shitty of me just to let him do that. Okay. Oh, hey. What's going on? Let's Estus real quick and let him just do some damage to us. Alright. Do you want to attack? Oh, there is arrows coming after us. Didn't even realize that those archers could reach this far. We got a Titanite shard drop, and I'm going to use another Estus here. While we're over here, I'm thinking we might as well go up here, and I don't recall us ever taking on this Black Knight. Have we? Doesn't sound like it. I hear him. There he is. So there's a Black Knight up here. He's going to be pretty easy to deal with now that we have such a reinforced, upgraded weapon. But his sword is pretty badass, and his reach is awesome. Woo! And he still does quite a bit of a number on our block there. So he drops a Titanite chunk, which is nice. He could also drop a weapon if you're lucky enough. I was not so lucky this time, but I don't care about the Black Knight straight sword. Meh. So I was heading back over here. So there is the Hellkite Drake. Again, just kind of winging off, doing his thing. I am going to ignore these guys right now. Yep. Just going to keep running through here. These guys are peanuts. They're nothing. They're nothing to me. If you remember, this is where we first encountered Solaire as well. And we're back at the Berg, where we fought one of the first quote-unquote bosses, the Taurus Demon. His fight was right out here on this bridge. And you're probably wondering why I'm backtracking. There is an area that I might have mentioned in one of the first episodes. Maybe I didn't, though. There is a door that you can open up over here in this tower. And I believe it's the undead lockaway key that is required. Now, it's not fully required because there's probably, yeah, I was going to say, let's at least take this guy out. I have the master key, and the master key will open this door as well. So, what we're going to do is just use, if I don't have the undead lockaway key, oh, watchtower basement key, that's what it is. And yes, I did have it. I believe you get it from Capra Demon. Again, any aficionados of Dark Souls that are watching this going, no, that's incorrect facts, you dingus. Please feel free to correct me in the comment section. I would love to be stand corrected. That's totally fine. Again, I'm not the most knowledgeable on Souls. But we're going to keep heading down these staircases here. And we're going to come across a one-of-a-kind enemy in this game. And many consider to call him Havel, Sir Havel the Rock, a follower of Lord Gwyn. Now, it's not 100% confirmed if it is him or not. But you saw that that was the armor and the weapon that I picked up in Anor Londo. It's safe to say that the armor that I picked up was Havel's. But this might not be Havel, because it was known that Havel's followers also wore this armor. And after defeating Havel, or Havel's follower, whoever this could be, they're going to drop a really kick-ass ring. Havel's ring, of course. And I will show you what that does in just a moment. The only reason I didn't do it sooner is, well, A, I'm lazy. B, I just wanted to be able to take him out quicker. Because, honestly, at a lower level with a lower weapon, it still can take quite a bit of time to kind of chip away at him if you're backstabbing. But we're going to, you know, a couple backstabs and he's already taken care of, man. That happened really quick. So, we're going to go ahead and pick up Havel's ring. And I am going to... What do I want to put on? We're going to get rid of the wolf ring, put on Havel's, and actually let's read the description as well. This ring was named after Havel the Rock, Lord Gwyn's old battlefield compatriot. Havel's men wore the ring to express faith in their leader and to carry a heavier load. What it actually does is it raises your equipment load. So I could wear some heavier stuff and still move pretty quickly. For instance, I know I didn't show it on camera last time, but I wore the Silver Knight armor that I picked up. And when I tried it out, I had a very slow, very heavy roll. I'm going to put it on now. I can't guarantee that it's still going to be, or that it's not going to be a heavy roll still, but it might not be. It might be a mid-roll. So let's look. Yep, we got a mid-roll, not a heavy roll. So we've got this really heavy armor, well, for me at least. And traditionally, at my previous stats, it would make me just kind of do this really stupid roll because I was so overburdened. But now, it's not so bad. So, we've got this armor right here. And this door right here leads out to the Dark Root Basin, where we were in a couple other episodes ago. And there is an optional boss down here that we might get to later. But for now, that's not important. What's important is getting the F out of here. So we beat the Black Knight up in the tower. We beat Havel and got his ring. There is one other thing that I think I would like to at least accomplish in this episode. And that is to get the other ring that I really prefer to have. That is the Ring of Favor and Protection, also known as the FAP ring. Quickest way would probably be just to head out of the burg this way. I was thinking we could go back the way we came, but I don't feel like dealing with the Drake because he's going to end up coming back. And, you know, just slicing through these dudes really quickly, like butter. And we can get over to a bonfire over here. The first bonfire in the burg. Honestly, we could probably just ignore most of these guys. I kind of ignored them. Alright. Now let's see if we can sneak over to this bonfire without any of these guys coming after us. Well, we got that one guy on the staircase, but... no, can't rest. So we're going to have to take these guys out. That's okay. A couple hits each. Well, actually, like one hit each, and each of these guys goes down. We should be able to rest now. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and warp back to the Chamber of the Princess. Going back to Anne Orlando. There is another quest I would like to do. I don't think I want Silver Knight armor on right now. I would much prefer my usual stuff, which is Thief Mask and pretty much the black leather armor. We could wear some other stuff, though. We could certainly wear more stuff. Knight gauntlets. But it's also, it's like, do you want to look good? You want to have your character match, right? You want to have them look really good, right? That's at least how I feel. Black leather boots. Hard leather boots. Looking at the stats here, kind of comparing them. Knight leggings, leather boots, hard leather boots. And we still have a fast roll, so I can take that. I can live with that. Now, what I want to equip is something you guys may have noticed in one of the last episodes, the Black Eye Orb. When I got to a certain area, the Black Eye Orb was quivering. So, we're going to put that on our quick bar here. I also have some humanity. Not a ton, but, you know, decent amount. And I'm going to leave that on my person. we are going to want those equipped. Now, I'm thinking, is it a good idea to roll with the the Chaos Blade into where I'm going right now? Because remember, it will do damage to us every time we do damage. Another thing to know, unless I've already pointed out, and in that case, I apologize, but the more soft humanity you have, the more damage you're going to end up dishing out with your Chaos Blades. So, what I want to do is just ignore these fellas. You feel the black eye orb quivering. It's because I have it on my quick bar here. We're going to head all the way up here. And the black eye orb was dropped at the Anastasia, the Firekeeper in Firelink Shrine. Now, we're going to use it to invade the world of the guilty, the person that killed the Firekeeper. So, we are invading, and these are NPCs. Invaded the world of Knight Lautrec the Guilty. So it turns out that Lautrec is the one that killed Anastasia. So, that ain't cool, man. I don't like that. So we're going to try to avenge Anastasia by taking out Lautrec. It looks like he's got a couple cronies with him as well. So let's get in here and see how well we do. Now, I could just fire orb some dudes. I don't know if that would be wise. I think maybe just getting in here. Oh, that wasn't handled correctly. That was not handled correctly. Now, when you're invading, you can't use your Estus Flask, excuse me. You can use Humanity, though, and that might be safe to do. My one concern was that I didn't have a lot of Humanity. I only got 6. But I'm going to go ahead and pop one. And Lautrec, you bitch, he parried me. Does a sizable amount of damage. We want to avoid... We've got a Knight, we have Lautrec, and we have a Magic Caster. This guy's on my tail. Popping another Humanity here. Trying to avoid Lautrec. Get a couple shots into him. Don't know how well that's going to work, but we could throw some Fire Orbs. And we can get, you know, area of effect on all of these guys if we wanted to. Whoa, okay. Well, we're going to retreat again. And try to just pop another Humanity to be safe. Let us head back down here. Let my endurance go up a bit. Okay, there we go. Don't hit me with that. Now. There's Lautrec. Another Fire Orb. We'll just keep Fire Orbing him. Just to buy us a little bit of time. The Knight is going to die. Or at least I thought he was going to. I want to drop down here. Woo! It's getting a little harrowing here. Lautrec avoided that. Let's try to hit the Knight instead and kill him. The Knight's down. So all we have to worry about is Lautrec. And of course, the caster. So I can sit and hack at this caster a little bit. Take out some of his health. Woo! Okay. Let's avoid Lautrec. Whoa! Caster is dead. Now we've just got Lautrec. I am going to be a little baby and retreat just for a second because I want to use another Humanity. Remember, every time I do damage with that Uchi, it's going to do some damage to me. Or with the Chaos Blade, rather. And I'm going to sit here and... Oh, jeez! He might kill us! Go! This would be kind of embarrassing to die on him after we killed his 2 flunkies. Okay, pop a Humanity, quick! Roll! You're rolling the wrong way, you dingus. Okay. Let's see if we can get lucky and backstab Lautrec. We don't want him to parry us. Nope! Oh, jeez. This is not going as well as I had planned. We only have 1 Humanity left. Let's go ahead. I have no Fire Orbs left either, do I? Let's get him down here into an open area. Again, I really don't want to have to come back and do this fight again. It's a pain in the ass. It can be a bit overwhelming if you don't know what you're doing. Okay. Yup. Go ahead. Whew. His reach is pretty insane. I want you to combo. Get a couple slaps on him there. Okay. There we go. Alright, so just a little bit of timing there. Lautrec has been destroyed. We have gotten a souvenir of reprisal for our trouble. The guilty pay the price, returning with souvenir of reprisal. That was a little frightening. I popped all of my humanity in that fight. I could have done that a lot better, but we obtained the Firekeeper Soul, the Ring of Favor and Protection, and 5 humanity. So I got most of that humanity back. Lautrec is a fiend for humanity. So yeah, we've got the Ring of Favor and Protection. Let's go ahead, and I like to put the Ring of Favor and Protection over at the far right here. Let's read the description on this. Ring of Favor and Protection, a ring symbolizing the favor and protection of the goddess Fina, known in legend to possess fatal beauty. This ring boosts its wearer's HP, stamina, and max equipment load, but breaks if ever removed. Look at our endurance and look at our HP right now. That's pretty awesome. It does a great job. But if you ever take that ring off, you're going to lose it for forever. It will break. So I'm going to go ahead and slap on Havel's ring. And that's the combo rings that I generally like to go with. It's what a lot of people prefer. So we have that. We also got Anastasia's Firekeeper Soul. And we could use that to reinforce our Estus Flask over at the... Oh, geez. What's going on, Giant Knights? Oh, geez. After all that hard work and I'm going to get my ass handed to me by these guys? No thanks. Alright. They shouldn't be able to follow me in here. Nope. Again, heading back to the bonfire. Now, I could use the Firekeeper Soul of Anastasia to reinforce our Estus Flask even more, but I got something else in mind for it, you know? I'm not that heartless. Yet. So, let's go ahead, rest of the bonfire. We are going to warp back to Firelink Shrine. Remember, you can go, or maybe, I say remember even though I've never even told you guys this. You can warp to Firelink Shrine. You can warp to bonfires that might be snuffed out, but you cannot warp from them. What's going on? Onion Bro.
Well, fancy meeting you here. You did much for me up above. I am grateful. You know, I was thinking the gates, the old fortress. Was that your doing?
How do you answer? Yeah, you know what? Let's take credit for it.
Yes, I knew it. It seemed like an unlikely coincidence. Well, am I fortunate? This Knight of Katerina thanks you sincerely. Please, take this as a token of my gratitude.
Miracle, emit force. You can see that's what the force push that I was talking about with those giants. That's emit force.
There you are. I'll be heading down below shortly. There's nothing worthwhile up above. No worries. Venturing is my life. I'm prepared for the worst.
So he says he will be heading down below soon. That can mean a couple things. But remember, Firekeeper is absent, cannot light bonfire. Oh well. That's why we have the Firekeeper Soul. Go back to where Anastasia was. Examine. Return the Firekeeper Soul? Yes. Returned Firekeeper Soul to its owner. And you can see, Anastasia's back! And the fire's lit! And everything's good!
Thank you. I am Anastasia of Astora. Now I can continue my duty as a keeper. But I only hope that my impure tongue does not offend.
So, let's talk to her a little bit more, get a little bit more dialogue from her.
Forgive me. I am impure. My tongue never intended for restoration. Please, if you have any heart, leave me be. I wish not to speak.
Well, I mean, I just saved your life. You don't even want to talk to me? But there's a little bit of lore behind that. Now, we have a little bit of time left, and I'm trying to figure out what we could do. First, we could rest at the bonfire, just to rest at it. And we have the Lord vessel. So you know what? Let's go talk to Frampt here, who wanted us to go to Anne Orlando. Yo, wake up.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. Well and wide awake. Do not treat me like an old withering snake.
Well, you are. Now wake up so I can talk to you.
Heavens, you have done it. You have retrieved the Lord Vessel. After 1,000 years, it is you. It is really you.
Okay. You okay? You got rabies? What's going on?
Forgive me. I really should calm down. Now, let us take that vessel on a journey. I assume that you are ready. Now, be still.
Be still for what? What are you doing? I don't like that look in your eye. Oh, shit! Expressway to hell. There are easier ways, man. I promise.
This is the Firelink Chamber for the successor of Lord Gwyn. Now, place the Lord Vessel on the altar.
Yeah, we were carrying that around just in case you guys were wondering. So as you can tell from that cutscene, there were some doors that opened up. We haven't really seen them because I haven't really gone that far yet. I mean, I could have, but decided not to worry about it because we were going to get there eventually. But this is considered another bonfire. It's the Lord Vessel. Yup. Do exactly what you can. Offer souls to Lord Vessel. No Lord souls to offer. Well, Lord souls? We need Lord souls, huh? Let's talk to this gentleman again.
Very well. As Kingseeker, I shall now instruct you, the Lord's successor, in your next task. To achieve your fate, fill the vessel with powerful souls, commensurate to the great soul of Gwyn. Scarce few possess such brilliant souls. Grave Lord Nito, the Witch of Izalith, the 4 kings of New Londo, who inherited the shards of Gwyn's soul, and Lord Gwyn's former confidant, Seath the Scaleless. All of their souls are required to satiate the Lord Vessel. Are you ready? Then we shall return. Stay still for a moment.
Oh, come on, man. Not again. Friendly tip, you can just drop down that hole. You don't have to take this ride. You got anything else to say to me right now?
I am pleased to see you well. Is it something urgent?
Clearly not. So, we could warp back down there.
The beings who possess these souls have outlived their usefulness. or have chosen the path of the wicked. As the primordial serpent, I implore you to defeat them and claim their souls. Let there be no guilt. Let there be no vacillation.
So basically,
Farewell, chosen undead. I remain here and await thee.
That's our next mission. Is to go ahead and kick the shit out of all of the all of the beings that possess the Lord souls, and we have to feed them to the Lord vessel. I wanted to see if there's any other people we can talk to right now. Petrus is back. Where's your friends?
Oh, you again? Me? I've become separated from my lady. I've scoured near and far, but no sight of her. Where could she have gone? My lady, to think I swore to protect you with my life.
So, Petrus and the band of others, including his lady, went down to the catacombs, and they've been separated. She's missing along with her 2 knights. Petrus, why didn't you do anything about it? Come on, man. Who else do we have to talk to around here? Logan's back, too. Logan should be in Firelink Shrine. There he is.
Hello there. I was expecting you. As promised, I will share my sorceries. I'm afraid that you are unable to learn sorcery. The basic framework, you see, it cannot be taught. Oh, do not fret. Life isn't all about sorcery. You will find your own way. Don't frown with regret. Peer forward, with your head high.
So you could learn sorcery from Logan, a lot of different spells, but I don't have the intelligence, no pun intended, or the faith for that. You would need to put it into your leveling up, which I have not done. We're just doing a melee build, right? Just doing things our way. But we've pretty much done all that I wanted to accomplish. A little bit of side questing in this episode, but we picked up some very good stuff. We were able to bring this bonfire back to life. We got the 2 rings that I prefer to use for pretty much the entirety of the game. Havel's Ring and the Ring of Favor and Protection. We got revenge for Anastasia from Lautrec, who is now dead. Yeah, good stuff accomplished. So I'm going to leave it here. Thank you guys for joining me. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like and comment on it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I will see you guys next time.